Okay, what is up, everybody? What is going on? Sorry, y'all, for those who are here listening on pre-stream, and we're listening to some music remixes, and heard Boone begin, and then it just suddenly shut off. Sorry for the cock tease. Didn't mean to give you guys blue balls or anything. Yes, I inadvertently had another remix starting to play when I was like, oh man, I was going to start my pre-stream, so I had to stop it right in the middle. Alright, everyone, so welcome. Welcome, my friends, my viewers, my fans, my trusted comrades, what are they, camaraderies? No, camaraderie is a word, but it's not an actual noun, right? Well, it is a noun, but it's not an actual term used for a person. It's comrade. Comrade. If you're going to say comrade, all right, enough of that. Welcome, everyone. How are all of you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Today is Wednesday, November 29th, 2017, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. We are almost done with November. Almost completely done with November. What a month it was, right? Ongoing fun playthroughs, new games. It was a good month, but it's time to wrap it up and move on to the full-on holiday push. We're almost there, folks. We're almost there. The big push for Christmas and the year-end and New Year's and all of that. So, happy holidays to all of you. We still got a while, but, you know, figure I'll start saying it, start getting into a festive mood here, okay? A few things, obviously, to talk about on pre-stream today before we get started, being that it is the end of the month. One thing that I want to bring up before we even talk about anything else is that there's only a day and a half left for you to pledge to my Patreon for the month of November to make the Christmas holiday marathon happen. I do want to say thanks to everyone who has pledged so far. If everything goes through the way it looks right now, and every single person's pledge is clear, yes, we will be hitting the funding goal and we will be doing this marathon. However, there is potential that some people will either lower their pledges last minute or that some pledges will not go through. They will be declined. This always happens every month, and if it does happen this month, we are in jeopardy of not hitting the goal. So, FYI, if you want to get in on this monthly goal of the Holiday Gaming Marathon, all right, you want to make it happen. You want to be able to nominate and vote on holiday-themed video games for me to play during this marathon. You want to see me dress up in a silly Christmas sweater or two. You want to see me have nice Christmas decorations behind me. You want to see me drinking all day long. If that's what you want, you can get what you want, but you have to pledge to make it happen. Okay, folks? Sounds good. All right, so, yes, folks, that is in full effect. Just wanted to throw that out there. You can find out all the full details at patreon.com/darksidephil. And, of course, keep in mind you also get personal perks for your pledges to my Patreon as well, including things such as getting your questions answered on my bi-monthly show, Ask the King, which is happening, hint, hint, right before Christmas, so a special holiday event, and you'll be able to get in on it if you pledge now, all right? So check it out. Okay, everybody, so let's talk a little bit about what you guys can expect coming up today and over the next few days, because there's going to be some variety around here, which is always a good thing. First of all, you may not know this because if you've been sitting on stream, you've been watching the stream and wondering what's going on with this. A new unboxing video just went live over on the King of Hate Vlogs. This is my unboxing of the mod kit for my Astro A40TR headphones that was donated to me by a viewer. Not only do I unbox the mod kit, but I install it on the Astro A40 headphones to show you how you do it and also how it changes the look and feel of the headphones themselves, all right? FYI, I've been using this mod kit all week so far with the headphones, Monday night and then all day yesterday. And I will tell you, the noise isolation is quite nice. It very much reminds me of my old Turtle Beach headphones that I was using in regards to the quality of the noise canceling and all of that. So pretty good. No complaints so far with the new headphones. I like them. I'm obviously still learning, oh, gee, what's a good preset for this game or that game and stuff like that. volume adjustments and stuff. But so far, the headphones have been good. So check out that unboxing over on the King of Hate Vlogs. FYI, there will be a third unboxing probably tomorrow, and that's going to be the 1-Up box for November 2017 unboxing. So 3 completely separate unboxings this week, on my Twitch, on my vlogging channel. Pretty neat, right? Pretty nice. I like it. Good for variety, right? It's good for variety's sake to not just to do the same stuff all the time. And I haven't done any unboxings in a million years, so it was nice to be able to do one. I mean, I used to unbox shit all the time. Then again, I used to have tons of money, right? I used to have tons of money to spend on shit to unbox. Now I can't even afford the collector's editions of video games and stuff anymore. So it is what it is. Times are changing, folks. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing today on stream? You'll be wondering. I wonder what Phil will be playing today. What is going on? What is this? Today's stream is the beginning of a new playthrough. A playthrough that people have wanted me to start all month of an expansion. Not a new game per se, but an expansion to one of the most popular games of 2017. Maybe saying, what game is Phil talking about? I'm talking about Horizon Zero Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. This is a game that was kind of a surprise hit. I don't think a lot of people were expecting this game to end up being as popular as it was. I'll be honest here. I didn't really buy into the massive hype that the game got. I still don't. I think the game is solid. But for me, and me being real honest here, I played a lot of games from which Horizon Zero Dawn borrows, all right? And what I mean by that is I've played games such as Far Cry. The recent Far Cry titles in particular were very, very similar in a lot of the ways with the hunting, the open world using bow and arrow and stuff like that. And a few other titles. I mean, if you want to see my full thoughts on the game, go check out my review from much earlier this year over on the KO Gaming, my now defunct review channel, which sucks, but it is what it is. That's YouTube's fault. YouTube's fucking fault for ruining everything on their own website. I'm not going to get into that. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to get into that rant again. I've been there, done that. I'm not going to be ranting about that again today. I've had enough ranting about that for now. But yeah, I was not blown away in the way that a lot of other people were. I did like the story of the game. I did like the graphics of the game. And, as a combination of a lot of things from other franchises put together into one coherent whole, I think it does a really good job. But was it anything groundbreaking? Oh my god, it's doing stuff I've never done in a game before? Not really. A lot of people felt it did, but again, I think that they didn't really play the other games that the game kind of borrowed from. Now, that's not to say that it's a bad thing to borrow very, successful and popular game mechanics from other franchises. That's perfectly fine, but when I was playing the game, I was calling it out for what it was, and a lot of people didn't like, oh, you're just being a hater or whatever. And I'm like, dude, no, I'm just honest, I feel like I've played this game before. In fact, I think the title of my review was a great game you've played before. So anyway, it was a good playthrough. I'll be honest, it was actually, Horizon Zero Dawn was a playthrough that I started off playing in my old style, meaning I was not interacting with you guys on stream chat at all. Okay, it was started very much as like the old style playthrough for YouTube. But that was when basically I got a word about all the YouTube ad revenue stuff plummeting. I split my partnership with Machinima, and I was like, man, I got to change up the style of the way that I do things. And I did on the fly. In the middle of that playthrough was when I started doing on-screen pop-up notifications and shout-outs for contributions like cheer, subs, and tips. And I'll be honest, the playthrough ended up being a little bit of a mess because of that, because it was a mix between me doing old style and new style. A lot of people didn't like that. And I get that, all right? Obviously now, I've been doing the new style for 8 months, And I think people are pretty much accustomed to doing it the way that I'm doing it now. I think that people who maybe at first were skeptical have either had one or two things happen. Either they've bought into the new style of commentary and video that I put out, and they like it, or they've said, well, oh well, and they've moved on. It's one or the other. And, you know, that was always going to happen. Whenever you have change, you're going to have those differing opinions, all right? And that's perfectly fine. It's to be expected. You know, I think that I've been very successful. If you take a look this year at how my Twitch channel has grown, you know, I went from a channel that was defunct for over 2 years, because I actually left Twitch, what was it, late 2014, and then I rejoined in 2016. So a channel that was pretty much defunct for over 2 years. Coming back to it, being welcomed with open arms by Twitch, which was pretty amazing that they did that. You know, getting a subscriber count that was basically 0 all the way up to roughly around 300. I think today we're at like 280 something. Actually, I should check when I say that. Yeah, 283 or 283 right now. The highest I had was 308, and I get the feeling that if I really made a push for it, then I would probably, you know, do even better. Because a lot, you know, unlike a lot of other streamers, I'm not just sitting here saying, come on, we need more subs, we need more subs. Not like that. You know, I just talk about it once on pre-stream and that's it. But I think with some changes that I'm instituting in 2018, okay, where I'm going to be basing special events and celebratory goals and stuff like that around Twitch performance rather than around Patreon performance, I think we're going to see even more positive growth. On average, I'm seeing, you know, more viewers on stream in particular. You know, than I did over on YouTube for sure. My God, are you kidding me? YouTube streaming, it was like pulling teeth trying to get people to fucking watch a game stream over there. It really was. And of course, let's face it, the contributions with cheers, subs, and tips this year have been pretty astronomically great. Again, you guys are the reason why I'm still here. Especially with the plummeting ad revenue on YouTube, which just happened again. If you guys didn't hear, YouTube has lost another slew of advertisers right amidst the holiday season here. When it's the prime time for advertisements, YouTube lost a bunch of advertisers again because their website's a piece of automated shit. And now YouTubers are really panicking because this is the time of the year when they bank. They're like, man, we got to bank on this end of the year. That's why you see a lot of YouTubers do special year-end series, special year-end events, because they try to really bring in the views at the end of the year when they know that the ad revenue is the highest, and they just dropped again. So, that being said, thank you everyone for your overwhelming support here, your positivity during the course of my streaming transitions. But back to the subject, Horizon Zero Dawn was a game that I played earlier this year and I really enjoyed, but it happened during amidst all this transition for me, all right? So, this is the expansion. It's called the Frozen Wilds. At first, I swear I heard it was going to be a standalone, but apparently it's not. It is something that you need to have the core game installed in order to play. From what I'm being told from people who have played it themselves and or people who have looked it up on the internet, the DLC is roughly 10 hours long. Some people are saying it could be longer if you look for all of the collectibles and side content, which more than likely I'm not going to be doing. If you guys remember when I played the original game, I spent some extra time finding all the hidden items, and I got the super armor. Remember, I got the super duper armor that's incredibly good. And I'm hoping that that'll help me out in the DLC because it continues from where you left off in the game. So really, this DLC is going to take place right before the end of the game because after you beat the game, it just resets you back to where you were right before the end of the game. And that's where I am right now. That's where I'll be resuming as we start this this playthrough of the DLC. Okay? Now, that being said, folks, I don't know how good I'm going to be at this. I haven't played the game in 8 months. I remember, you aim and there's, the game slows down. You shoot at the weak points and stuff like that. I don't remember the controls. I don't remember, you know what I mean? The interface. It's going to take a while for me to get used to it. So I hope that all of you are understanding of that I'm not going to jump in and immediately be an expert at the game because I have not played it in 8 months. It's probably going to take me a while to flub around and remember everything. I will try my best to, get back and readjust it and acquainted with the control scheme as quickly as I can, but I can't guarantee you that I'm going to be amazing right off the bat. Okay? So, yes, folks, that's going to start today. 3.5 hours of Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds starting today. So already we're getting a big chunk in. Tomorrow, I'll also be doing more Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds, and I will be continuing with Need for Speed Payback tomorrow night. And tomorrow night is really going to be the determining stream of when I decide if I'm going to keep playing Need for Speed Payback or not, which is a shame because I'm almost done with the game. Basically, I'm in the final leg of the game, the final third, where there's like 3 or 4 leagues to do. And once you get through those, I guess it's the finale. The problem is the game now has become such a grind. They expect you every time you go to one of these leagues now to buy a new car, upgrade the car maximum. And the problem is the game really doesn't provide you with enough to do this consistently. Like, even if you buy a good car and you upgrade it, it doesn't necessarily make sure that that car is good enough for you to beat the race that you're in. They expect you to be grinding for all these optional items and shit to unlock randomized loot boxes to upgrade your fucking cars. The randomized loot box mechanic for a racing game is the stupidest fucking thing possible. It really is. And it's obvious here that it was put into the game to try to make extra money, just like everything else that EA has done recently with all their fucking games. It's disgusting at this point. And just to prove a point, last night, I was trying to beat a certain race. My car was ranked 290 something, and the race, I think the recommended level was 330. So I was only about 30 points away from the recommended level of what your car should be. I was driving perfectly. I was doing really well, and there's just no way to beat this race. You have a time limit, and the time runs out. So they're expecting you to have a car that's incredibly fast, which is bullshit. If you drive well enough, you should be able to beat the fucking stage. But no. And that's what I mean. When the game becomes a grind like that is when I plan to put my foot down. I say that's just bad game design. It's done on purpose to either get you to play endless hours and grind in-game to pad the length of the game, or to spend your own real-world money to buy these randomized loot boxes and get through the game quicker. Just like what happened with a game like Shadow of War, just like what happened with Star Wars Battlefront 2 until it was removed. It's the same shit. And it's just, the only reason there was no major controversy over Need for Speed Payback and the loot box system is, quite frankly, because it's not a big release. It's not like it was Battlefront 2, which was such a high priority release, and everyone was like, well, fuck this. This is bullshit that this is in the game. So, that being said, folks, tomorrow night will determine if I'm going to keep playing that game. We'll see how it goes tomorrow night. We'll play it by ear. We'll go from there. Now, depending on what happens tomorrow night, that's going to determine the schedule for the rest of the time before I go on time off. If you're not aware, I'm going to be going on time off on the 5th. Basically, I'm going to do a long gameplay stream on the 5th, but then that night, the Tuesday night, I'm not going to be doing a second stream. And then 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th, I'm not going to be streaming at all. I'm going to be spending time with my girlfriend. We're going to be doing a lot of holiday-themed stuff, like decorating the house, putting up the Christmas tree, going out and going, Christmas shopping for things such as terrible holiday sweaters for my Christmas gaming marathon, and looking for holiday-themed liquors and stuff for me to drink during that marathon. There's going to be a lot going on during this time off. We'll be baking, doing some cool stuff, Basically doing a lot of holiday traditions with my girlfriend for the first time, which is going to be pretty cool, all right? Plus, it's going to be an opportunity for me to rest up. I won't be here every day talking for 5 to 8 hours. Instead, I'll be able to rest my voice and feel better, and, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I need the time off, quite frankly, all right? So that being said, I'm not going to be streaming for 5 days, but what I'm going to be doing starting this Friday, so warning everyone, this Friday, my streams are going to be extended, all right? All of my streams. So my first stream, this stream I'm doing right now, is going to start an hour earlier every day. Instead of starting at 12:30 and then gameplay starts between 1 and 1:30, it's going to be starting at 11:30 and gameplay starts between 12:30. All right, so an extra hour added to each stream. In addition, all right, my second streams are probably going to run a little bit longer, at least by a half hour, if not by a little bit longer, an hour. We'll see. Why is that? Because I'm going to be trying to record as much gameplay as possible before my time away. So for 5 straight days, I'll be doing this, the 1st through the 5th. And my hope is to accumulate enough extra gameplay that I'll have enough for at least, say, 2-3 days during the downtime. So that DSPGaming, my YouTube channel where I put up my gameplay, isn't a dead channel for 5 days, all right? Now, when I come back, I'll be coming back on the 11th at night. I'll be doing a nighttime stream. Not sure what it'll be yet. I guess it'll be determined by how far do I get in Horizon? Am I still playing Need for Speed? Do I beat it? Did I get a chance to play these episodic releases that I haven't played yet? It's all going to be determined by all those factors, all right? So I can't promise you anything right now. I can tell you I am coming back on the 11th, but I don't know what I'll be playing, all right? But then on the 12th, when I finally come back full-time, I will be doing the Resident Evil 7 DLCs. I'm incredibly interested in both of them. Then I'll be doing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on the Xbox One, checking that out. Also, keep in mind, I'll be doing all the stuff that I did not finish before I went on time off. And then, eventually, it looks like I'll probably be playing Okami HD. I'm pretty interested in that game. I'm not promising I'm going to beat it. I just never played it before. And I really want to check it out because a lot of people say, oh, this is a franchise that was really good for Capcom. And then all of a sudden, they just dropped it, which is really fucking stupid. But, a lot of people liked that game. And that character became, went into other games like Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and stuff like that. So I'd be pretty interested to see, how that goes. And then keep in mind, I'll be moving into my holiday year-end kind of stuff, which is going to be pretty fun too. So we'll get to all that once we get to it. But yeah, that's what the deal's going to be. Extended stream starting this Friday for 5 straight days. Extended streaming. In order to get enough video footage saved up for my time away that 1 week, okay? Sounds good? Okay. Now, just a couple other quick things to mention before we get started with gameplay here, folks. So, let's see here. Let's talk about Teespring very quickly. My merchandise shop, as you can see, the ads on the screen right now. Cool fan and viewer-designed logos and artwork. Really good stuff. I personally own 4 t-shirts and a sweatshirt and a mug, so I can attest that the stuff from my Teespring shop is great. T-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, mugs, all kinds of stuff, okay? It can be bought there. Pillows. I think there's pillows on there, too. All kinds of fun logos and fun designs. Might want to think about getting something as a Christmas present for a fellow fan, right? If you are going to be getting something for Christmas, I must warn you, you have to order soon. If you do not order soon, you may not get what you want in time for Christmas, all right? Just forewarning you. Reason being, Teespring is not like a business, say Amazon, that has a giant warehouse of stuff just sitting around ready to ship. They're a made-to-order business. So when you order something on my Teespring, they immediately well, not immediately, but that's the thing. There's processing time. They have to create the item, first print it for you, then they ship it to you. The other thing you need to keep in mind is, depending on where you are in the world, if you're not domestic United States, it's going to take even longer. Typically, a regular order takes about 2 weeks, okay? If you get rush shipping, it can take about a week. But you got to pay extra for that. But if you're international outside the United States, it could take upwards of 3 weeks or more. So if you definitely want to get something in time for Christmas, the time is now, folks. You got to order now, or I would say probably within the first week of December, or else you're really pushing it. Especially, you got to keep in mind that busy shipping time of the year for everyone shipping Christmas presents to everyone all over the world. You want to get your order in as soon as possible. All right. I do want to say thank you to those who have ordered. I did not check this morning. Actually, you know what? Why not give it a look? I have an app on my phone that links and tells me if anyone has bought anything. It was a day ago was the last order I got. But over the course of this week, I got several orders. Last week, I got several orders. So thank you, everyone, for your support. I do appreciate that. And keep in mind, it's a good idea, right? Anything you order off my Teespring shop, I get a good commission from as well. It helps me out, too. So there you go. All right, folks. Now, last but not least, keep in mind, if you're enjoying everything, you're getting into the holiday spirit, you want to contribute, you can cheer, sub, or tip during the course of today's stream. And if you do any of those things, I will give you a shout-out during the course of the stream, verbal shout-out. if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you tip $2 or more, or if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button while you do, you'll be getting a pop-up as well, a pop-up on screen. So you get both visual and verbal recognition for your contributions here on stream. Okay, pretty cool. I guess now let's get to the shout-outs. I just want to remind everyone, though, that, you know, with everything going on currently with me, with my tax situation and everything, that all your contributions are very much appreciated. Many people have come out and done some pretty large contributions in the past week, and I just want to say, again, thank you for that. I'm going to do my damnedest to try to keep this house and keep stuff going the way it is, especially with the situation now with my girlfriend and everything. You know, obviously I wouldn't want everything to fall apart. So thank you for your contributions, and I have a few ideas, including my Patreon goal for next month, as well as some other things that would hopefully raise enough funds to keep me here. We'll see. I'll have more information about that shortly, but I'm just saying, thank you all for your support so far. All right. Shout-outs time. Let's see here. So overnight, we had many cheers. Pretty cool. We had Game Master 2003 is Dead did a 20-bit cheer. Zaxby's Sauce did a couple different cheers here. 10 bits and then 15 bits. Golden Colts did a 15-bit, then a 100-bit, then another 100-bit cheer. And then as the stream was going live today, he did 2 more 100-bit cheers. So thank you all of you who did overnight and or, you know, set up cheers here before I was even basically doing anything. I appreciate that support. It is very much appreciated. The fact that I'm not even streaming and you guys are cheering is pretty damned awesome. It just shows how much that you like what I do, right? Thank you. Ornights did a 10-bit cheer. He says, have you done any form of research for what kind of liquor you want to get for the upcoming event? No, I haven't. That's looking too far into it. That ruins the fun of it. What I'm going to be doing is, as I said, this coming time off that's coming up in a week, I'm going to be going out to the local stores. Because out here, there are no liquor stores. Let me take that back. There are liquor stores, but they're few and far between. There's very few of them. Because most stores, like, for example, a Target or a grocery store, most of them have an extensive liquor selection. Because out here in Washington State, there's no blue laws that say, oh, you can't sell liquor on Sunday, or, oh, you can't sell liquor after 8, or, oh, you have to have liquor in its own store in order to sell it. They're not freaking prudes and idiots out here. They don't have the archaic, stupid fucking laws that don't affect anything. They're so pointless in the states that have them. And I used to live in Connecticut, a state that had these stupid-ass laws. So, I am going to be heading out and really looking around and seeing what is available locally. You know, what do they have? I'm sure I'm going to find stuff. There's probably going to be, like, different kinds of eggnog. I'm sure they're going to have, like, holiday-themed peppermint drinks. Peppermint schnapps, in particular, is one of them. You know, maybe some cinnamon-style drink. We'll see. Let's see what they've got. And go from there. But, no, I have not looked. I'm not doing... It's not that serious. Plus, folks, I haven't hit the goal yet. Keep in mind, we have to hit the funding goal to do this event. So, no, I'm not going to run out and start buying liquor before we've even funded the event, okay? Or I said another 10-bit cheer. He said, forget the generic beers to the event. Put a little stash on the balls. Do something stronger. I can recommend you drinks. More than likely what I'm going to be doing is pacing myself, all right? I'll probably have different drinks. Like I said, maybe I'll have eggnog, and I'll take, have one drink of that. Then maybe I'll have a seasonal beer. I'll have a drink of that. And then maybe I'll have another drink. You know what I mean? But I'm going to pace myself. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to get sloshed within the first hour. And now I'm completely drunk and I can't play games and I'm passing out. That would be a waste of time. People are basically pledging to see a 6 to 7 hour gaming marathon. They don't want to see me fall asleep in the first hour. Okay? So that being said, I am going to try to pace myself. With this. Maybe one to two drinks an hour. And not super hardcore heavy drinks, you know what I mean? But, as long as you do that, you're all right. As long as that's the same thing. You go out drinking, if you pace yourself, you're fine. If you drink way too much in a short period of time, you're going to ruin your night, So that's what it's going to all be about. It's going to be about having fun over an extended period of time. Ask Blaster did a 10-bit cheer and asks, do they have XXL sizes? I guess he's talking about Teespring. I believe they do. But don't quote me on that, because obviously that's not a size I would buy. You'll have to check it out for yourself. Everything's available publicly there at my Teespring link. Just go check it out. Go on any item and see what's available. Every shirt has all the same sizes available, so it doesn't matter what design you pick. They all should have the same sizes and stuff. Give it a look. I got your Corona. Did a 10-bit cheer. And he's asking about the Monster Hunter Open Beta. I've already answered this question 4 times in the last 2 days. Yeah, people keep asking it. No, I'm not doing the Monster Hunter Open Beta, because look when it takes place, dude. December 9th. Guess what? Didn't I just say I'm on time off from December 6th to the 11th? Did I not just announce that? So how would I do the Open Beta when it's taking place during a time when I'm during time off, and when I come back, there's other new stuff people want to see? It's obviously not good timing. If it had happened earlier, yeah, I'd be doing it. If it happened this week, yeah, I'd be all over it. But the timing is just bad, all right? The beta wasn't even announced when I scheduled my time off, so. All right, and then he says, are you going to be drinking hard liquor or like Henny or tequila? Dude, tequila? Are you out of your mind? Tequila. You want me drinking tequila during this marathon? Like, you really, not only do you want to kill me, you want me to be on the floor within, like, the first hour. You do. Do you want me to sleep? Here's what I'll do. I'm going to change the event. It's going to be the Phil Drinks and Sleeps Marathon. Phil drinks for an hour, hardcore tequila, and then he sleeps for 6 hours on stream live. There you go. Is that really what you want? Tequila, of all the things to suggest me to drink, tequila. Good God, dude. Anyway. Domino Nova did a 10-bit cheer and asked, have you seen the Infinity War trailer? I already commented about it on Twitter. The answer is yes. And it is a good trailer. There you go. Phil is my daddy did a 10-bit cheer and he says, I want you drunk as fuck, daddy. Well, guess what? That's not what it's about. If I'm drunk as fuck, the marathon will not be fun because I'll pass out. It's about balancing being buzzed with fun gameplay, and that's what the marathon's going to be about if we hit the goal. The thing is, all you guys are assuming we're going to have this event. Guys, I keep saying this to you. I'm going to say it again. The event is not guaranteed. We've got a day and a half left for people to pledge, and we're really on the razor's edge here. People think I'm joking or that I'm taking it for granted. I'm not. You know, we have to hit the funding goal to do it, and if a bunch of pledges get declined or people pull their pledges last minute, which sometimes they do, we're not doing it. So all your hype and everything getting excited, people need to pledge. $5. All right? You got to get in there and pledge to make sure it happens. All right? All right, I guess that's it. By the way, the landscapers are outside. You can hear them. They're loud as fuck. You probably can hear an atmospheric humming sound. They must be right near my house because they're vibrating the wall. Jesus. I guess I should get a nice stretch in before we start too. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Alright, I guess we're going to start. Oh, another cheer. YOLO Dopper did a 10-bit cheer. He says, can we expect a full-on salty marathon? I don't even know what you're talking about. You got to phrase it in the form of English. There's no such thing as a salty marathon. Alright, and thank you, Phil, is my daddy, for the 10-bit cheer. Segregate's asking for an emo update. Quite frankly, Segregate, I really didn't get much interest at all. I asked around. I was like, guys, do you want to see new emotes or whatever? And, like, I got, like, that one day, 10 people responded and said they liked the WoW Dude emote. And after that, like, no one cared. I think people get hyped for newer emotes and stuff. But when it comes to redoing existing ones, they're just like, eh. They didn't really give a shit. I mean, I could redo that WoW Dude emote based off of what you did. But as I told you, I need the 3 sizes. And you only provided 1. So I can't do it until you provide the 3 different resolution sizes in order to do it. But I would say don't go crazy spending time redoing emotes because it doesn't seem like there was much interest around it. Okay. See, Ass Blaster says he doesn't care about emotes. Well, Ass Blaster, you're not even a sub, so obviously you wouldn't care about emotes because you can't use them. So why would you care? Excuse me. Alright, everybody. I think it's time to get started with Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds. Like I said, I hope I don't suck horribly. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. I could be really bad because I haven't played it in so long. I guess we're going to find out. Thank you, Scrupula, for the 55-bit cheer. He says, sorry I missed most of pre-stream. You don't have to apologize, but the cheer is appreciated. All right, are we ready? All right, Ornites, you did another friggin' 10-bit cheer about more about the liquor during the event, even though I literally just said the event's not guaranteed. Very nice. Let's get started with her. I said Zero Dawn. I'm really tired of reading 10-bit cheers about liquor. Okay. Let's get ready here. Get my headphones on. So I was going to try something new today, and it doesn't seem like it's working. All right, and what I mean by that is, it really does seem like these headphones, the left headphone, apparently, doesn't really close off well unless you have the microphone plugged in for the soundproofing purposes. Because right now, what I tried to do, I'll show you what I tried to do. What I tried to do with my headphones is instead of having the microphone here and always fold it up, what I tried to do is the same thing that I did in this one. See, I put that cup there. I put the other closed cover on this side, just like I did with, well, just like I used to have on my other Astros. But it still sounds like it feels like it's open. But it didn't feel like that when the microphone was plugged in. So I guess I'm going to have to plug the microphone back. You see, it feels, I can feel like it feels open. And that doesn't really feel like it's closed. It feels the same. So I guess I'm going to have to swap back to have the microphone in there to really get the true the true noise isolation effect from it. Which stinks because I'm always going to have a microphone hanging off my headphones, but I guess there's nothing I can do about it. All right.